Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Bimbo, a Nigerian trained pharmacist who is currently working in the United Kingdom as a care assistant. So earlier this year, Star News has it that a group of the Conservative Party in the United Kingdom have been mounting pressure on the Prime Minister to cut down on net immigration and a lot of other things. So I'll just be displaying the news to you on the screen. They have been saying that employers need to start employing more from within the United Kingdom rather than sourcing employees from outside the UK. I mean, they were trying to refer to care assistant visa, that employers should consider employing more British people and more people from within the United Kingdom rather than looking abroad to employ care assistants. Also, they raised another point. They also raised the point of getting more people off the welfare and back into the economic activities. Like, a lot of British people don't work because they've got a lot of benefit from the government, and because of that, it's either they don't work or they work very briefly. They don't work for such long hours. And then these conservatives group again have said that the government should make the wages of healthcare parastatal to be more attractive. I mean, skilled workers, that their minimum pay should be about £38,000 per annum, which is going to attract more British people and, you know, more people inside the United Kingdom to leave the welfare scheme to start, you know, trying to get into the working system, the work environment, to try to pick up an employment and, you know, start working. Another thing that these people have raised is to reserve study visas for the brightest international students and to try and exclude the poorest performing universities from outside the UK. I mean, they want only alumni from universities that have very high standard outside the UK to be able to get this study visa. Like, people maybe from federal universities, let's say from Nigeria, because I'm from Nigeria, maybe only alumni from University of Ibadan, Obafemi Awolowo University, and then they want to start excluding maybe people from all those non-popular universities from coming to study in the United Kingdom. There's a recent news by the United Kingdom government about some changes for international students, and especially those that will be coming in for the summer resumption, that is those that will be resuming by September. So it is no longer news that inflation has hit a number of countries in the world, and United Kingdom is not an exception. And also, the UK government is trying their best to clamp down on soft immigration, like they called it, especially for international students. We already know that a couple of weeks ago, the government came up with the news that they are trying to reduce the dependents that are coming in with international students. And from 2024 January, people who are coming for masters would no longer be able to bring in their dependents, except those people that are coming on a research program basis. However, the Prime Minister has come out to also declare that they want to increase the pay of healthcare workers working in the NHS as well as teachers. And in proposing to increase this budget, the Prime Minister has said, no way, we cannot increase taxes because already inflation is eating the country. And increasing taxes is a no-no because it will further worsen the current inflation. And also, to borrow money from another country or from another source is a no-no. We don't want to borrow money as a country, or like some countries would have done. And there's a saying, you know, I've heard several times, that the United Kingdom government depends on immigrants to fund their economy, which is no longer a subject of controversy because the Prime Minister has himself said that the option that's available to them is to increase visa fees for immigrants that are moving into the United Kingdom, and also to increase the insurance health surcharge that is paid by immigrants, especially, you know, a number of international students that are coming in are paying for IHS. You pay for yourself, you pay for your dependents, and it's a lot of money. So the United Kingdom government is even looking at increasing this IHS fee as a means of boosting the healthcare budget and the teaching budget that they are proposing to increase. So, guys, you're going to watch the Prime Minister say it himself. It is not me that said it.
As I said in my speech, this is a significant pay award. It's one of the most significant we've had in decades, and it is costing billions of pounds more than the government had budgeted for, and that has consequences. If we're going to prioritise paying public sector workers more, that money has to come from somewhere else, because I'm not prepared to put up people's taxes, and I don't think it would be responsible or right to borrow more, because that would just make inflation worse. So what we have done are two things to find this money. The first is we're going to increase the charges that we have for migrants who are coming to this country when they apply for visas, and indeed something called the Immigration Health Surcharge, which is the levy that they pay to access the NHS. So all of those fees are going to go up, and that will raise over £1 billion. So across the board, visa application fees are going to go up significantly, and similarly for the immigration health surcharge. For migrants who are coming to this country legally, they have to pay a fee to access the NHS, to contribute to NHS care. I think that's entirely right. Neither of these fees have been increased recently, and we think it's appropriate, given the costs for everything have gone up, that those fees, both for applying for visas and for accessing the NHS, go up too. That will raise over £1 billion, as I said, so it's a significant contribution to helping us pay for these pay awards.
So personally, I believe that the UK is using what she has to actually get what she wants, which is not a crime. It is actually not a sin. However, this video is just to prepare students that are resuming by September, or even every other person that is not on tier 2 care workers visa, but that's going forward, the United Kingdom may be increasing their IHS fee. However, the increase in visa fee is going to affect healthcare assistants as well. So everybody that is planning to move to the UK should get ready. They should get more money in their bank account, especially for students. So it is better to be well prepared, because this simply means that your proof of funds are likely to also increase. Because if your visa fee is increasing, your IHS is increasing, definitely you should expect an increase in your proof of funds. And also to enjoy a soft landing, because many of these universities who used to one time have flexible payment plan are also becoming strict on their payment plan, like asking for a certain percentage of deposit, or some are even asking for complete payments before you start receiving lectures and all of that. So you need to be informed and you need to be prepared. What do you think about this news by the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, that's Rishi Sunak? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. And lastly, I'd like to say that the cheapest option available to move to the UK still remains the healthcare visa. That is tier 2 visa, because if you're coming on tier 2 visa, you don't have to pay for IHS. Your visa fee may actually increase, but you don't need to pay for IHS. You get your medicals free of charge. If today is your first time coming across my channel, don't hesitate to like this video, share this video out, and drop your honest comment in the comment section. And not just that, smash your subscribe button. Thank you, and I hope to see you in my next one.